Hello everyone, so in today's video I was planning on doing like a little get ready with me because I'm going to my social anxiety cognitive behavioural therapy tonight. So I just fancied like doing a normal get ready with me, but then I figured, and I've been thinking about this for a while, I have social anxiety and I also have a platform which is YouTube. So I figured, because I haven't seen many people, actually in all honesty I haven't seen anybody talk about social anxiety. So I figured with me being on YouTube and getting a lot more comfortable with talking to the camera and with accepting my anxiety, I am thinking about talking about it a lot more on my channel, maybe even making a few dedicated videos to it. And I'd love to hear your feedback, but we're just going to jump straight into the video. You're just going to watch me beat my face, and also I do talk a little bit on social anxiety. And don't forget to like and subscribe at the end. To start off, I'm going to prime using the Benefits Professional Mat Rescue because I've got a long day ahead of me today, so I need to be shine free for as long as I can be. Oh, and I had to attack those, I couldn't not. Foundation, I'm taking these two, the L'Oreal Infallible Matte and then just the original, and I'm just bouncing this in with this little sponge. I think I actually kind of prefer these over the beauty blenders. I did have one and my dogs ate it, so I just started using back to the little snide ones for a while, and I don't know, I just feel as though these are a lot more hygienic because it doesn't have the same pores that a beauty blender does. So it kind of just, for one, it doesn't suck up the product as much, and I don't know, they just seem a lot more cleaner to me because they can't actually absorb as much as a beauty blender does. For concealer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin. By the way, I'm sorry about I'm literally in my pyjamas and my hair is in a bun, but it's just a casual get ready with me. Taking the Rimmel Stay Matte powder on just a little tulip brush from BH Cosmetics. Hoola bronzer. I haven't really found my favourite bronzer yet. I used to be so afraid of bronzer because, as you can see, I'm like Casper the Ghost. But then I started getting into them, but I still haven't found my perfect bronzer. I do like this one, but I'm sure this is £25, and sometimes I just feel as though the formula isn't the best of the best. It can be a little patchy and blotchy. I don't know if it's just the way that the colour transfers onto my pale ass face, but yeah. If you have a favourite bronzer that's really buttery and creamy and just gives a nice amount of warmth to the face, leave a comment down below because I'm just dying for a good bronzer. Benefits Goof. Oh shit. The little thing just came flying out, but I'm taking Benefits Goof Proof in the shade 4. So today I'm going to see my therapist. It's not therapy, it's I have social anxiety and I see a therapist for it. And I didn't know, because I'm starting to get a lot more comfortable talking to the camera and obviously just being on YouTube in general. And I'm currently going through my own therapy with social anxiety, my own little help. I didn't know whether to maybe talk about on YouTube because obviously mental health, anxiety, depression, everything like that, it's a lot more talked about nowadays, which obviously is amazing, but I never really hear much about social anxiety. And obviously I feel as though because it's social anxiety, you do feel very alone, isolated, and a bit of help, I'd have appreciated it when I didn't know anything about it. So basically, I know that there was a few people, I'm guessing there was a few people who talk about it, and I understand that people don't want to talk about it. I mean, we all have social anxiety, but I don't know, I'm not sure whether I want to talk about it on my channel or not. I was thinking about just maybe even mention it in some of my videos on the days that I am going to my therapy, today, or maybe it's even just doing a couple of videos dedicated to it, but mainly I don't really want to talk about my anxiety and my experience because it's very personal, but maybe just doing a video saying it's very important to get help. I feel as though it is. If I didn't get help, then I wouldn't have achieved the things that I've achieved already. I only found out that I could get rid of my social anxiety a few months ago, and I've already got gone out, gotten myself like a really good job, obviously everything that I was afraid of before, like group interviews, stuff like that. Sorry it was so hard to talk while I was doing my eyebrows, especially because I don't know what's happened to my eyebrow pencil, but this is what we're working with today. But anyways, yeah, like as I was saying, I just wasn't sure like if I should address the situation, because as I said, I feel as though like I am a lot more comfortable with YouTube now. I'm a lot more comfortable with admitting that I have social anxiety. So like, should I use this tiny little platform that I have to maybe help some people who are looking for it? Like, I don't see why not. But basically, like as I said, I don't really want to do like sub stories like, oh my god, I have social anxiety, I've been dealing with it for so long, because like that's not me. I know that's how other people help, that is not me. Like, I want to just point out to people that personally I feel as though getting help with it is massively important. I feel as though it would change your life like it did mine, so just taking that first step is like absolutely amazing. And obviously advertise like that there is help out there. Yeah, I don't know, I might speak about it a little bit in this video, I guess. My eyebrows are just not going with it today. My favourite blush. But as I was saying, so yeah, I have social anxiety and I do something called cognitive behavioural therapy for it, and it's basically where like, okay, it's quite hard to describe, like it more focuses on the behaviours, because like it's the behaviours that you do that you don't realise that you're doing. That's what like keeps the anxiety alive for some people. Like that's one of the biggest factors of just keeping the anxiety like alive. So that's what they try and like mainly stop first. Like the one that I'm going for, like they don't talk about like the past, you know, obviously, unless you need that. But if it's not like really making your social anxiety worse or anything like that, like they make sure all of that, they try to get to know your social anxiety first. And it's obviously especially hard if you've had it from a very young age like I have, because you have to try and identify what's you and what's the anxiety. And when it comes to like thoughts and feelings, that's like the hardest, because it's like they're your thoughts and your feelings, you know. So it's like, how do you differentiate your thoughts and feelings to the anxiety thoughts and feelings, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so they work through everything like that with you, and then they slowly start like trying to like build you up to do just like little things. To me, my worst case scenario was going to a group interview, and then a few weeks after starting my anxiety, a few weeks after starting my therapy, I got a group interview. And like that was at like the top of my ladder. Like I had to do like little steps, just things like going to the shop, like my corner shop, which is literally like, my boyfriend rang me and I completely forgot what I was saying. I'm going on with a spidey girl, by the way. And what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically like she made me do like this little like ladder thing. Well, she didn't make me do it, but basically she gave me like this little bit of paper with like a ladder on it, and she asked me like during the session to think of some things, like my littlest worst case scenario, if you know what I mean, like the littlest things, the simplest things that give me anxiety. It can be like anything. It can be the littlest thing. Like I know that some people, like it's different in everybody. Some people it'll be like going downstairs into the kitchen to like grab a cup like around the family, or when somebody's at the house that they don't really know, do you know what I mean? Like it's different for everybody. It's a lot more intense for different people. People handle it differently. Like that's the thing with social anxiety, is that it is your brain, it is your version of anxiety, and like all of it's your shit, you know. It's not going to be identical to other people, but you can get through it. You can recognise what's you and what's the anxiety. So yeah, so you go in. So after a few sessions, they'll work out your worst case scenario, your more littler things that give you anxiety. And because how they used to do it, like there used to be two ways. They'd either fling you into your worst case scenario, make you realise what you're feeling, what you're thinking, everything else like that, so they can write it all down and tell you to like stop feeling like that. But now they gradually build you up to it, and that's like the only way it's done now. Obviously, just unfortunately for me, my worst case scenario came when I wasn't too far deep into my course of therapy. But I did it anyway. I went in and I smashed it, and now I have an amazing job, you know. So But what I really feel as though it helped a lot. Like if I hadn't have started my course, I wouldn't have got this job. Like no way, I would not have got it. Like I don't want to put myself down like that because that's the biggest thing that you're not supposed to do. But I can guarantee you I'd freaked out, and I don't think that I would have got it without something like this. But I went in and I smashed it, and now I couldn't be happier with what I'm doing. So it is an amazing step to take in life, I personally think. But yeah, anyways, as I'm trying to get to. So it starts off with little steps, such as things like going to the shop without me being on my phone. That was a little thing for me. Yeah, I'd say that was my smallest, because as I said, my shop is literally like not even 2 minutes, like 30 seconds away from me. But obviously, like standing in the queue, seeing everybody in there, you know, it is difficult. Like, it sounds stupid, but it's difficult. And if you have social anxiety, then you know. So yeah, so I started off with just little things like that, and I was going to increase it just to stupid things. Like, I'd say one of like my middle list would be going to Morrison's. Like, I'd probably be on the phone, but even just going to Morrison's with that many people around me, still being on the phone, and like getting me and my dad some tea or something, like that would have still been hard for me. So that's like middle of my ladder. As you get further up, it'd be things like asking somebody in a shop for help, ordering my own food, you know, just like anything that you could think of. Like they ask you to think about little things like that and ask you gradually to do it. And sometimes if you fall down, if you're having a really bad week, go to the shop again without taking your phone, you know, start from the bottom, work your way back up. It just all helps. And another big thing is breathing exercises. So the week before my group interview, I was going to the shop all the time by myself. Well, yeah, by myself, and I was taking my phone. See, that was like a couple of steps up, was to not take my phone at all, but not about that life. Or maybe to just like have it like in my pocket and not be touching it, because when I was going to the shop I was still touching my phone. You know if you've got that little thing that makes you feel comfortable in the situation, you're gonna do it. So yeah, so the week before my interview, I was going, well, like as soon as I found out I had the interview and my therapist told me all of this, I was already working on some of it. I was going to the shop by myself quite a lot, and without being on the phone, and I was also doing a lot of breathing exercises, which I recommend 100%. Before I went in, I just stood outside the building and I was like, Chloe, breathe. And I feel as though that really calmed me down. Just taking some fixed brush on a little bush. But yeah, I feel as though that calmed me down massively. Like, I couldn't have been more thankful for those breathing exercises. They were really good, and I still do them quite often, because what I was meant to be doing was practicing the breathing exercises. Like, I'm meant to be practicing them all the time, and like I did practice them a little bit a couple of days before the interview. It's not something that I could really get into. I was a bit like, I don't understand. So yeah, you just search like a little video on YouTube. This is gonna cause some fallout. She did give me a sheet. To work off, but mainly just finding a little video on YouTube, listen to whatever they're saying. It's just literally like breathing in and breathing out, you know, the usual. And as I said, I did that before I went in, just for like a minute, maybe it's not even that, and I totally calmed myself down because I was nervous and anxious before I went into the interview. And yeah, so I still do practice them quite often. If ever like I get home from like a day where I've obviously like been out, been at work, been doing stuff, and I'm feeling a little bit anxious, I will just sit down, just have a little breathe, and it really does help. This pigment is playing me today. It just doesn't wanna join in. You might be thinking, why is she getting like full blown glam to go and see a therapist? I do have like some other shit to do today, and I got to film 2 videos too. I'm doing like a little what's good at the drugstore makeup and skincare video. If you're interested, check back. But yeah, that's why. And I don't know, like I get like really glam almost every single day. It's just what it is. But basically, I want to know if you have social anxiety, or if you don't, if you're just watching this video and you just think I should anyway, do you think that I should get a few facts together, and do you think I should talk about it more in videos, or maybe even make like a dedicated video to it? Do you think because I have it, and because I am on social media and YouTube, and I'm thinking about talking about it, like I'm open about talking about it, do you think I should talk about it? Do you think that I should like help people who have the same thing as me. I don't know why like I debate. It's just kind of, it's a touchy subject, you know, so I don't really want to, I don't know. But yeah, I'd really like to know what you think. Do you think I should talk about it on my YouTube or not? Leave a little comment down below. So yeah, do you think because I am on social media, I do YouTube anyway, and I have social anxiety, and I know ways to get help, do you think that I should, I've just dipped into the wrong shade. Do you think that I should maybe discuss it and help others? I'm gonna line my lip shoes and saw. Yeah, I shouldn't have really been talking while doing my makeup, cause I'm just getting like, I'm just making a mess of myself. I've got black like all over my face of this eyeshadow. This is my favourite MAC lipstick, it's Velvet Teddy. I had on the Dior Maximizer lip gloss before I started getting ready, so that's why it's like stayed really glossy. Cause I'm Mr. Brightside. What are you doing, Rocky? You like my singing? This is the way you brush your weave, brush your weave, brush your weave. This is the way you brush your weave. Oh. Ta-da! So I really want to know if you have social anxiety. Leave a comment down below if you want to. Obviously, if not, that's fine. I understand that it's a personal thing, but even if you don't have social anxiety, do you think that I should talk about it on my channel? Because as I said, obviously I do have a little platform, and I do have a way of expressing my voice, which is by YouTube. So do you think that I should try and help people who have social anxiety as much as I can? I think I'm going to anyway, because I do think that's a really good idea. And if you on your channel talk about social anxiety, leave a comment down below, because I'd love to check your channel out. And we're going to talk about it much more, because it's all I've talked about during this video, which wasn't really the plan at first. It was just meant to be like a get ready with me. But as I said, I do have a voice, and I do have a platform, which is YouTube, and I do have social anxiety, so I figured that maybe I should talk about it. So if a few of you give me some feedback, and a few of you like the idea of me talking about it, then stay tuned, and maybe next week I'll make a video dedicated to it, and I will also include it in some of my other videos too, just to like spread awareness. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.